Welcome to the Scene Snobs Podcast.
That's right, everybody. Welcome to the Scene Snobs Podcast. I am your host, Mick Manhattan, joined as always by my partner in crime, Mr. Madman Casey Plott.
It's a pleasure as always. Thank you so much for having me this evening, Mick. It's so wonderful to see all of you beautiful people out there. Feeling, fully up and as good as I'm going to feel.
Yeah.
This is the most I have sat upright in a week. So
yeah, I mean, you've been getting a lot of messages. I don't know. No, sorry. Let me rephrase that. I've been getting a lot of messages with people saying, "Oh, we hope he's okay. How's he doing?" I'm just like, he has social media. Like, no, I didn't say that, but I was very cordial. But I'm like, well, a lot of it came through the Scene Snobs stuff. So
yeah, well, that's understandable, and I appreciate all the love. I definitely got people hitting me up left and right, all through other avenues and Discord as well. It was fine. It was funny. I was good talking to everybody when I had a fever. The moment that the body aches and like the flu-like symptom fully takes on, it's like I'm done. I can't even put thoughts together. We had tried. You talked to me on Sunday about us trying to put something together, and I was like, I can't even hold a thought for longer than 3 minutes. It was so bad. The fog. Oh God.
Oof, I feel bad for you, man. Like a lot of people talk about that too.
Bouncing back, man. It's all good. I didn't lose my sense of taste or smell this time, so that was way better.
I think not the best, but the funniest thing that could ever happen is if you got COVID and it didn't affect you in any other way, that like you lost your interest in history. And like you picked up maybe an interest in like cooking hot dogs or something weird like that.
Weird. All of a sudden I've become a sausage meister. And I've remembered and discovered all these great things about bratwurst.
Well, Casey, where does sausage come from? I don't know. When I do know, you know.
I can show you. So wouldn't that be wild? Bring up a sausage press over and all of a sudden I'm like, okay, so
well, I mean, listen, if COVID's throwing out weird things to do, like throw out weight loss to me, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, look, man, hey, it worked for me. I literally am down like 15 pounds and I did not have it to lose. I've been on this fun liquid diet where like broth is the greatest thing on earth. So
you lucky piece of crap.
Believe me, it's not the direction I wanted to go. It's summertime. This is what I'm supposed to have a hot dad summer. And yet I'm falling apart. I'm just waste away.
Well, you got rid of the dad bod and you went for the Chad bod. There you go.
No, definitely not a Chad because there was an entirety in the shrinking. It was across the board. It was a lot of shrink.
Casey has COVID for 2 weeks and then comes out looking like he belongs on the set of Top Gun 2.
Because
just going to play beach football. Oh, it's so good.
Beach volleyball. I'm still old school. I'm not going to go with that football scene. Thank you.
Speaking of which, everybody, go check out my review of Top Gun.
It looks great.
It is good. It is a really good movie.
Oh, I was going to say your review.
Yeah, I've got
Forget the movie. Who wants to see the movie? Let's watch a review. We'll learn everything we need to know.
Start putting that on. Like, Casey's sick. Watch this. And we have a clip show. Could you imagine just doing a clip show on a podcast?
Yes, dude. How do we not think clip show? If there's nothing better than the classic 90s TV we grew up with and those montage episodes where during a 24 episode season, at least one of them, Wings was probably one of my favorite flashbacks ever. Because they were only on the air for like 3 years. How are you flashing back 3 years, Wings? Right? No. At that point that they did that episode,
okay.
It was very early on. It was before Casey was even on there, Amy Yazbek. So
I will say, yeah, she came on towards the end, absolutely. Mm-hmm. I one of my favorite episodes of like a what do you call it? Clip show. Clip shows.
Yes, clip show.
Is because like you would get to like the family ties when they're all sitting around telling stories to somebody who's just kind of hanging out, and that's their clip show. And it made sense because that's their buffer in between. That's their story for that episode.
Didn't 90210 do something like that?
I'm sure they did.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I'm 100% sure they did. But my favorite is Night Court. Remember last year when I was laid up for my surgeries watching Night Court?
You went on a Night Court kick. It was ridiculous.
They did one where it was a 2-part clip show.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a full hour of a clip show.
Yeah.
And in between, they had an entire storyline that could have been one episode. It could have been because it was somebody came in and took him hostage in the judge's
Oh, it was
chamber.
the hostage one. Wait, that
Oh.
hostage episode was their clip show?
That was their clip show.
Wow.
But they had enough filler for a full episode. Like everybody had something going on in that episode. And I'm like, did you just not have enough episodes that season? You just had to break that into two? Like,
yeah,
oh,
that's what it
so
always
ridiculous.
seems to feel like. It always feels like they take those moments and they're like, all right, we're just going to have to throw a clip show in here. Newhart for crying out loud. I mean, I remember that one vividly. Oh, ridiculous.
Oh my God. Dude, can you imagine if we did a clip? It would be the laziest clip show. It would just be me reading a newspaper, you just like drinking coffee, and it's just like, hey, remember that time? And then we immediately cut to a clip.
I think we should. I think it's absolutely required.
Everybody listening on the audio would be like, fuck these guys, they sold out.
Oh, come on. One clip show a year. You know what we should do too? We should film a clip show, and when we're off for 2 weeks in around Christmas time, that's when we should plug it.
Oh, a Christmas time clip show. Oh
Christmas
my
time
God,
clip show.
yes. All right, I'm in. Let's do a clip show. I'm fine with that. We have enough time to prep.
Welcome to the first annual Scene Snobs, Dante Allegheny.
Our new YouTube intros thing is basically a clip show.
Yeah.
It's like a 5-minute clip show.
It's perfect.
Yeah, dude, and it's pretty good. Not well edited or anything, but like pretty good, as in like it's kind of funny. Like we did a pretty good job on those clips. That's it. I'm like digging my grave of like arrogance all the way through.
It's all right. I love it. I mean, you just keep flexing that muscle, brother.
Well,
some of us have to. I don't know how to flex that muscle. So I'm just watching you.
Yes, you can sometimes. You can if you need to.
What?
Yeah. You know damn well the arrogance is strong when we want it to be.
Oh, yes, it can be. It feels good. It's just that you need to feel good about yourself sometimes, and arrogance just feels good. It's that absolute fake self-confidence. When you need it, be arrogant.
Be arrogant. That's the best way to do it. Dude, I'm like, and trust me, I get it. You were on your deathbed, checking in on you and such, but last week was our first summer camp show.
I know.
Scene Snobs Camp Snob-a-lot, as I like to call it.
Camp Snobolowski.
Yeah, so we were just gearing up. I had a great time last week with our guest hosts, Jason and Sturdy.
Thank you, Jason and Sturdy, for being amazing. Love you guys.
Yeah, we appreciate it, guys. But yeah, that's what we're doing. But now that Casey's back, like we're doing themes that kind of like hold to summer.
Mm-hmm.
So like we're at Camp Snob-a-lot. Slava Snob.
Camp Slava-Snob?
That's what I'm going with. So we're just having this summer theme where we're going to talk about summer stuff. And today is the world of heartbreak, because what says heartbreak better than summer? I'm pretty sure
Not much, because generally people it's true. After, if you've been linked up, or what do they call it during the summertime or springtime, or
like summer camps, you meet a girl.
Cuffing. So you have cuffing season. So now after cuffing season, you get through that. And in summertime, you're kind of like, or springtime, you're sort of breaking up. Summertime is when straight up like the loss happens, because you can be getting Dear John letters just at summer camp, for crying out loud. But I think
it needs to be breakups in summertime, because winter's just seasonal attitude disorder anyway. So it's like, nah, just make this happen during summer. But like you got kids going off to college, they break up, long-time relationships, things like that. So we're going to celebrate that today, because I'm in that mood. I'm in a breakup mood. I'm in a breaking mood, because I'm in breakup mood, and I am in breakdancing mood.
Well, breakdancing is always a great mood to be in. And what better time than during the summer, especially with that summer heat. Right now we're at Camp Snob-a-lot, but I always like to think of breakdancing back on the streets of Philadelphia or Boston.
I like to think of breakdancing on TV, because
absolutely anytime you have to lay down the cardboard, maybe crack open a fire hydrant, and just enjoy those crazy summer days.
You know what I had this directing teacher in college. And he, big guy, stocky guy like me, not as big as me. Like there's bulbous, and then there's like stocky. So I need to wait till you take a drink, so that way you spit out your the liquid.
I'm starting to catch it. I'm starting to figure it out because the splorp is still the funniest thing on earth. So I know you want to splorp me.
Fair. But no, like he was able to do a head spin. He would get like his lucky hat, put it on, and then like we would play music in the bar, and like he would just be pointing because I hung out with my teachers at a bar because I was older than everybody else.
Valid.
And I worked at the bar. So like he would be pointing at thing, and then he would do a quick head spin, and it's just like, you're in your 40s, dude. I can't even imagine doing that now.
It's pretty amazing. I mean, I remember back in the day when I would do chest slides.
Yes.
Slide. I did it once.
I always wanted in my life to like be going to a wedding of probably a prominent ex. This is when I was single. Well, hindsight's 2020, my friend. But a prominent ex, and like there's these big old double doors, and like the music starts playing. I slide in on my knees, rocking out. Then I realized I look like a jackass.
No, that's amazing. That's exactly how you do it. That's part of that arrogance and attitude and that confidence. You have to be that guy who busts in the door, just dancing, ready to go, staring at someone, like grab them, point at them, then point at them, like, hey. You're like, yeah. Oh, it's a thing. It's a vibe. Cool. It's putting the vibe out. Yeah,
then you have to fight ninjas. In this scenario, then you have to become the ninja fighter.
Well, I mean, naturally,
I'm 13
what else
in
would
my
you
scenario.
do? Well, yeah, of course, because you've got like, you're throwing stars. So now you've impressed the cute girl, and you're like, all right, what's up, hottie? Or cute guy, whatever you're into.
The cute girl is Kelly Kapowski.
Well, 99% of the time that's exactly where I'm at. Occasionally it's Cheryl Hines because I'm older now. So it's just
Cheryl Hines.
Absolutely.
That's where you went. Like the baseline was Kelly Kapowski as a kid. Yeah. And now because you're older, it's Cheryl Hines. Like
absolutely.
Like not a Kim Kardashian or
no.
There.
No, look, that she's not to say she's not a beautiful woman. She's very intelligent. She's a lawyer and everything. Got nothing wrong against Kim K.
There was one word you used there that didn't work. Anyway, I almost had you.
Almost got me.
John Wass is here. Thank you, John, for joining in. Nice to see you alive, Casey. Mick, you're always a delight. Thank you both for brightening my evening. Thank you for joining us, my friend.
Thank you, buddy.
Amy Yazbek, she's one of my favorite things about Wings and Robin Hood Men in Tights. She was great. And you know who she was married to?
John Ritter.
The late, great John Ritter. He was the man.
He was.
Sturdy's here. You what's up, Sturdy? I'm in. How can I help?
Oh, with our clip show, I believe.
Oh, the clip show? We'll get them. That's what we should do. We should do a clip show of other people's shows.
Oh, my God. Yes. We should get everyone's permission to grab a clip from all their shows, but set it up like it was us doing something. Like, you remember that time we hung out with so-and-so out by Caesar's Palace? And then it's just Sturdy talking horror.
Oh, my God. Yes. I love that. All right. We figured out our clip show. And it would be a great lead into, like, Snobby season.
Oh, dude, that's how we should lead in the Snobbies every year. Instead of doing our announcement show should be a clip show.
And every clip is from a show that was nominated or won last year.
Yes.
Boom. Let's do it. I like that we figure shows out while we're sitting here on a show. We have topics. We know what we want to talk about.
Yep.
And we've just literally come up with like December's show.
Well, I mean, yeah, because that's what great minds do. You just take the inspiration when it shows up. You can't, you got to strike while the muse is there. You can't capture it and kidnap it and hope that the muse will always do everything you want it to do. You can't shake it and give you ideas. That's not how it works.
Casey,
pretty sure that's illegal.
You're saying music wrong.
Music. Muse. The muse. No, the little pixie that comes by and like talks to you and gives you ideas and stuff.
You mean the band that sings songs?
Yeah, we're gonna go with the band.
No, I know what you're talking about. I'm just kidding.
I'm playing stupid. You really don't have a green fairy that shows up and tells you shit? No,
I never had that.
Wow. I mean, I've really seen it more ever since Tuesday. I've gotten that a lot more, but
that's what it was, is the absinthe. What's going on, Radar? Thanks for joining, man. Welcome back home. We hope you're feeling better. He is. Look at him. He's got some color in his face.
Fighting. I'm a fighter. It's what we do. We don't quit.
I do. I quit a lot. It's fine. I don't think you can be late to camp. No, but you can be late to the mess hall, and that's a bad thing.
Yeah. Like what had American Summer taught us to never do that.
A hot sauce bottle, breaking heartache.
Ooh, that's a rough one.
That's true.
Right in the soul.
Right there, burns, dropping food on the floor, like Paul Rudd.
Mm-hmm.
Mick, you are breaking up with us. I'm not.
It's breakup
breaking
season.
up. I'm not breaking up with anyone. Good evening, fine gentles.
Hi,
Gentles.
Kathleen.
Hi, Kathleen. 90s Kathy Ireland for me. Ooh, necessary roughness. Absolutely.
I was basically anyone who was on Star Trek. Anyone who was on Star Trek in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. Now. Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
It's a very large, well, because I've got a wide band, as it were. A lot of bandwidth.
You have a wide band that plays Muse.
Not that band. I don't.
Oh, am I using it wrong? You have a wide bandwidth.
Right? Now you get it.
Does it work? Does the air quotes work?
It makes me feel better.
Oh shit, I got a stain on my shirt.
Oh no. I actually do have one of shirts too. Speaking of shirts, while we were unpacking, I found one of your shirts here. And I was wondering if it was, and I pulled it out and I was like, yep.
Was it a good one?
Yeah, it's one of your nice blue long sleeves.
Oh, I like those. I gotta get that. Oh, I have some of yours too.
Oh, score.
I don't know what. I know I have something of yours.
Because we travel together way too much and we always leave stuff.
Dude, can you imagine if this show goes and we start traveling like on the road? Oh my God. We'll be wearing each other's clothes. That would not be
1,000%. Well, it'll be great because I'll think it's a nightshirt. I'll just start buying myself like Scrooge McDuck nightshirts.
God, that'd be so bad. For me.
I know. I'll have the bell cap on and everything. Ha.
No, that would work. That would be perfect. All right. So we're at summer camp. We're breaking up. Not us.
No, we're fine.
We're fine.
I'm not breaking up with you. You're not breaking up with me. We're all good.
But let's pretend we are breaking up.
Well, I don't want to pretend breakup.
Well, I want to talk about breakup songs.
Well, we can talk about breakup songs.
Okay. Well, Radar says, speaking of shirts, finally got to read my signatures. And Mick, I like your face too. I didn't say like, motherfucker.
Love your face.
I said, love your face.
Love.
So now I feel even worse. I'm getting broken up with, and Radar's just saying that he likes my face. So well, there we go. And don't take it back. I don't want to hear love now. Don't throw any of that love shit out at me now.
So are you definitely more of like a Nazareth guy when it comes to this? Where's your mindset at when you're breakup songs, man?
I kind of go old school.
Yeah.
I don't know what Nazareth means.
The Love Hurts, man.
That's my God.
The band
I don't go that old school.
Jeez.
Well, like, I don't know. Like, if I'm going into a breakup song, like, okay, so one for me is Nothing Man by Pearl Jam.
Okay. Strong.
It's a great song. Anything Pearl Jam is kind of good for me.
There's a couple of good ones there. One of my favorites is Sinatra's One for My Baby and One for the Road. Is always, I would get lost in that one.
Yeah.
Lost in that one.
I'm just trying to think of, like, what would be some good, like, Unbreak My Heart by Toni Braxton.
Oh, powerful.
That hits, man.
It does, man. That's always brutal as all get out. And then I've also, I always really love, and it's gone right now, Pretenders. Oh, gosh. What is it?
Which one? I don't know.
The Pretenders. No, I've got to look it up. Sorry. The Pretenders.
It's driving me crazy. Yeah, I don't know.
I literally am thinking about my 6th grade dance. That's why. God, why did we choose?
How old are you? Casey somehow turned like 58 all of a sudden.
Pretty much.
Because the Pretenders were playing. Oh, no. They just got the gig at your 8th grade dance.
No, with Chrissy Hines, man. I'm not that old.
How old are the Pretenders?
Oh, 1978.
Oh.
Yep, all right. Fair enough. That's parents' age. It's not mine.
Well, John, who is a Mr. Music Connoisseur, absolutely, because we still have to do our musical.
Yeah, buddy.
One of the best breakup songs I've found is You Should Have Killed Me When You Had the Chance by A Day to Remember. Lots of emotion and just enough homicide to make you feel
strong.
I mean, if you want
homicide. I'll Stand By You. That was the name of it.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, there's so many. Like, I mean,
Alanis Morissette, come on. How
let's
can we now bring up Alanis Morissette?
let's mixtape this a little bit.
I Want You to Know is definitely on that mixtape. 1,000%.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Well, okay. Which way are we going this? Are we doing the breaking up or breakup E? Or are we also the one who maybe it was mutual?
I'll be breakup E, you be breakup er.
Okay, fair. That sounds pretty right. So,
Okay. So I'm like, I'm going sad sack of shit.
Okay, so you go sad sack and I'll be the fucking dickhead. So I'm gonna listen to
Motorhead.
no matter what Sam Cooke.
Oh,
The Bring It On Home to Me. Still, even as the breakup-er was always one that when I would go through a breakup, even if I was the one who did it, I still had to hear it.
All right. Well, if that's your first. Oh my God, what would be? I feel like if you're going with your first and as the breakup E, it's got to be something that really slams and like slams you against the wall and says, "Fuck you, man." Like it's really depressing.
Like Aerosmith's Angel?
Oh, that's such a good one. That's
Bryan
such
Adams'
a good
Heaven?
one. Now, you know what? I am going to start off with Nothing Man. I'm going to start that off because I think that's just because I'm going to have to bring it up. I'm going to bring the tempo up at some point.
Yeah.
So let's each get 5.
Okay. That's fair. I'm going to 5. So my next one is probably going to be actually Nazareth Love Hurts.
Okay.
Because when I'm the breakup-er, it's way more of the I'm thinking about the hurt that I've caused, the pain, the blah blah yada. So yeah, those are there.
I was thinking Adele for a second because she has some good ones.
She does, man.
And it reminded me of this really funny interaction that I had back in the day. I was driving with a buddy of mine, and one of Adele's songs was on. I can't remember which one, and it was like one of her first early hits, and he was just like, God, Adele is like hauntingly beautiful. And he's like, I wonder where she gets like all this emotion from in her. And like, I don't know why 2 grown men were having this conversation in a car. Not even grown men. Like we were like 24 or whenever she came out, like at some point in that age. And I was just like, honestly, it's probably because she's a thicker woman. You know, and she's been hurt and thrown through. Listen, I get it. I know heartbreak. And he goes, immediately, he was just like, oh man, her songs make so much more sense now. And I was just like, Jesus Christ, they do. And they touched me in such a way. But really? she looked fabulous back then, and she looks fabulous now. And I applaud her for everything she does.
Yeah, she's amazing. I love Adele. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm on record.
She's great.
She's incredible. The voice is just haunting. It's beautiful.
If I'm going for a next one, I'm gonna not take. I don't think I'm gonna take it slower, but it's gonna be about the same, and that's gonna be Nothing Compares to You. The Sinead O'Connor version.
Ooh, Sinead, yep, okay.
I would prefer the Prince version.
Okay.
However, the Sinead O'Connor version is probably tops for that.
I mean, I agree. The Sinead O'Connor, she has the cries in her voice and that breaking, and you just feel it. And when your windows are rolled completely up and you want no one else to know what you're listening to, boy, you can get that on 66 while you're cruising down at 80 miles per hour.
It's and she belts it, man. It's perfect. What's your next one?
Okay, my next one is actually shocking. Phil Collins. Against All Odds, because that song continues to push through, and you are going to have to sit and deal with, as the breakup-er, you have to deal with this other person's feelings. You've had to sit there and commit to telling them how you feel, or being shysty and ghosting them, whichever one works for you. But either way, you're dealing with those unresolved emotions, and there's no one better at helping me through unresolved emotions than Phil Collins.
That's a hell of a good one.
And Against All Odds, you just get to get that, take a look at me now. You just don't understand, I'm just wishing you'd come back to me because I'm the jackass who made the mistake or had to make the tough decision. Hold that.
Which leads me to my next one. No Doubts Don't Speak.
Classic.
That's, I mean, because now I got to amp it up a little. You got to pick it up because now you're deep in it, but you can't lose yourself. That is not a hint to any of the other choices. But Don't Speak is such a hauntingly beautiful song.
I'll agree with that.
And I think during a breakup,
it's a beautiful song. And it's a song that it definitely sits with you. It's another one of those that kind of, you will run through clips of your own relationship listening to that song the whole way.
Yeah. I'm going to go, well, actually, you're next. You got the next one.
Yeah, I am absolutely going with Roxette, It Must Have Been Love. Roxette's It Must Have Been Love is one that you can just get into, and it's also fully coming to completion with that. It's over, and I get it, and I have to move on, and there was something great there, and the greatness is no longer. So,
damn, that's such a good choice.
Thank you.
Oh my God, that's really good. I mean, I could cop out and go anything Taylor Swift.
Anything Rolling Stones.
Stones are good. Streets of Fire is a good one for a breakup. Yeah. It wouldn't be on my top 5, my mixtape, but Streets of Fire is a good one. Ruby Tuesday has the solemnness, but it's not it's a heartbreak song of like, oh man, that prostitute's gone. Like it doesn't carry the same weight.
That's valid. A little different there.
So you said, your last one was, why am I drawing a blank?
Roxette, Must Have Been Love.
Roxette, that's right. Must Have Been Love. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm going Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Ooh, Bonnie Tyler, bro. Okay.
It's a ballad. You got a ballad on there.
Okay. Well, because the ballad, especially when you have been broken up with, I mean, that's as the breakup E. That is definitely, you've got to have those songs that you can just sit in the emotion and wallow. You have to wallow. You have to let yourself for a little bit. You don't stay there. You don't want to live there. You know, it's not a new address, but it's definitely enjoyable to get that out. It is junk that needs to be removed from your system, and a good wallowing belt out song is always going to do it. Phil Collins works for that both ways.
But I also think it gives you that opportunity. It's like a Don't Stop Believing. It gives you that opportunity, or Living on a Prayer. You can sing it, and that helps you get out.
Yep.
So I think, and then at number 4, you're kind of soaring up. So we're at number 5, right? But before you say yours, I want to see what everybody's saying. John Wass says, one of the best breakup songs I found is You Should Have Killed Me When You Had the Chance by A Day to Remember. A lot of emotion. Oh, wait, we said that one.
We did, yep.
Radar says, I got broken up with by a girl who said, I played a song on the jukebox for you. It was 1 in the loneliest number. And damn, that's rough.
Holy shit.
That's hard. Why would you do that?
What? Someone did that?
That's so bad.
That changes my list up a little bit, because now if I had broken up with them, I'm going to be really aggressive.
Oh my God.
That's a whole different type of music I'm listening to. A lot of Seether. Is it
Hoobastank? Are you listening to The Reason?
The Reason all the time? Oh, God.
Kedley says, I haven't had a really bad breakup. My worst ex got expelled from our high school and didn't see him again. Then he died in the car. I don't mean to laugh at that, but Jesus Christ. I'm not laughing at that.
Kathleen, we don't handle extreme.
We don't handle that well.
No, especially death. Death is not. I'm not good with death.
Jesus.
I laugh uncomfortably all the time. Sorry.
You can't make me uncomfortable, or I'm gonna just laugh, because that's my go-to. That's why I don't go to funerals that well. Like
I suck at funerals, because I'm the guy who will just start cracking up, finding the funny jokes where there shouldn't be. There's not a joke. There's not a fucking joke.
Lenny's funeral. I'm sitting there. I'm talking to our buddy Steve. You know Steve from fantasy football, and we're sitting there and we're BSing, and he reminded me of a time. I can't. We're at the memorial, and all of us were there. Like the whole friend group is kind of all over scattered talking about Lenny, and like it's very somber. And I'll tell you, once Steve was like, man, remember that time? We were all sitting at dinner at Steve's house and like outside in the picnic, and Lenny had his dog on his lap, Huggy, and was popping his anal glands at the table. And our buddy Justin gets up and goes, what the fuck are you doing? Well, once you reminded me of that, it was a wash. From the rest of the night, we're all just laughing our asses off telling stories about Lenny. It was the best. But
No, that's what it should be. But yeah, death in general, not good with.
no.
Nah.
I mean, you can't tell me like your breakup was like the biggest proponent of never seeing him again was because he got expelled. Like, so it wasn't even a breakup. That was just he didn't come back.
He just disappeared. I mean, no, it's a form of a breakup.
Well, yeah,
Ghosting is
that's
a form of breakup.
The school broke you up more than you guys broke you up.
Hey, look, sometimes factors are involved. All right, Romeo and Juliet had some things that broke them up. They were also idiots and should not be used ever as the ideal nature of love. Please, for the love of God, if you were listening to this, Harley Quinn and Joker were toxic, and Romeo and Juliet were fucking children. Okay.
Oh my God,
right.
that
they were entitled tricks.
Harley Quinn and Joker, when people are like, "Oh, it's true love," you're a fucking idiot.
Oh, it's a nightmare. You know, it's true love. Harley Quinn and Ivy. There you go. That's love.
Oh my God, my warped, twisted mind just saw this and was like, went to a really dark place. My favorite would be fucking Buckcherry. Buckcherry was great. That first album was amazing.
I did not like them that way. Everyone else loved Buckcherry, and I was just not a huge fan.
I liked it. I don't care. That first album. The first album I really liked.
Fair. But I mean, that's like people who say they love Crazy Town. You don't love Crazy Town. You like Butterfly.
I like the whole. No, yes. When it comes to Crazy Town, it was just Butterfly. I agree with you.
Just Butterfly.
Buckcherry, that first album was good. I like the whole.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Sure. I mean, you could even say Limp Bizkit's first album was great. I'll give it to you. Sure.
All right. I mean, they had a lot of singles.
They did. Absolutely. I can't go wrong with that. If I ever hear Bitch again.
I think they had like 14 songs and 9 singles. So, like, I mean, that's pretty good.
Which one? Limp Bizkit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know that one was huge.
Oh no, not Buckcherry. No.
Buckcherry had Crazy Bitch. It was one song, a lot.
Yeah. They had some good ones though. I defy you to go back there. No, defy is not the right word. I implore you to go back there and check out all the songs.
I certainly shall, then, my friend.
Destiny's here.
Hi, Destiny.
My density. What's up, my density?
He's got jokes.
Honestly, it's smooth.
Soft.
I am smooth. I know. Thank you. Jam Master Smooth. That's what they call me. Kathleen, can we borrow country music section of my music library and live vicariously through my bad experiences?
Yeah.
It's very fair. Honestly, that was the best thing he could do. He was the worst. What, get expelled and die in a car crash? Wait, what?
Apparently.
Wait, are we pro car crash of this kid?
No, apparently. Apparently, we're taking a whole new stance here that I wasn't ready for.
I was not ready for this at all. Like,
this is what happens when we get into the comments in the middle of our show.
Are we a fan of the wall that he hit?
Oh my God! Could you not?
Destiny's here for it. Well, we're here for you. We're here to make you entertained.
We're here to bring you joy and merriment.
Romeo and Juliet, the only love story that's actually worse than Twilight. No,
Tristan
there's a great scenes in it.
Tristan and Isolde is up there. Tristan and Isolde is pretty terrifying. Just think of any of the teenagers in love stories and just get
Romeo
rid
and
of
Juliet.
them.
No, I agree that Romeo and Juliet's love story was stupid, but everything else on the side of it was really good. All the side
it's fascinating to watch actually what's happening with the Capulets and Montagues in Verona. Like there is some riveting things there.
Just wish it wasn't
we get stuck following these jackasses and an idiot friar who's just clearly drunk and doesn't give a shit.
What did Shakespeare do? Have a 12-year-old that they write his story for him?
I mean, no, it's unfortunately that was kind of the thing. That was so hot back then.
Stupid. Destiny says, "Waves, what's up, my bish and Kate?" Oh yes, I am her bitch. And that's true. Nice. You can just say it. It's okay on this show.
Yeah, but it's more fun to say bish.
So I guess we are a fan of the wall. That's where.
All right, go wall.
So let me ask you this though, Kathleen. Before he hit it, did you draw a tunnel on it like they did in the Looney Tunes? Is that what happens?
And in fact, he did in fact hit it and then quit it.
Jesus Christ. God rest your soul, sir.
At this point, God, we're in deep shit.
I'm not usually pro people dying, but this guy was horrible. He took my iPod. So for
I agree
everybody
with that.
listening to this
I
podcast,
know.
the truth hurts sometimes. No, I agree. Just in case YouTube gets mad, I don't care. I don't care. We have.
So what's your
Did I
final
tell
song?
you?
What's your final song?
I don't know. I have it, but I have other news.
I want to wrap this up.
I know, but we have 702 subscribers now.
Oh, we do? Holy
Yeah, we
cow.
went up. So I have to do another giveaway.
Hooray! I mean, it's not the 1,000 we were at.
No.
I really like when we were 1,800, and then again when we were 19, and then back down to 11, and then 600. It was a whole lot going on.
It would be nice, but all right. So here is my final breakup song. I just had it, but "Torn" by Natalie Imbruglia.
Ah, yes, the Natalie Imbruglia. She's
Because it makes you
classic,
strong at the end. You're like, you're torn, but you know you're going to be okay.
It's a la I Will Survive. You know, very similar to that sort of vibe that by the time you make it out of it, you're like, I'm all right. I'm fine. I'll fucking deal with it.
Yeah.
Because at first I was afraid. I was petrified. I just kept thinking I could never live without you by my side.
Don't get me sick.
And I spent so many nights thinking how you did.
There's so much of my music that gets blocked on these social media sites that I'm just getting annoyed by this point.
Fair.
Oh, thank God for TikTok.
I mean, for me, one of the biggest ones at this point, my last wrap up has, because I am a softened man, and as the person who does the breaking up, there's generally less anger there because you've worked through the anger and you're already at the point of I'm done. So Bonnie Raitt's "I Can't Make You Love Me."
Yeah, but you're the breaker upper.
Yeah, and I can't make you love me. So you have to make that decision to break up with someone because you can't change who
I
they
see.
are.
I thought you were going for more of a vicious angle.
No, because you can't. It's coming from that understanding of we're not those people. We don't work, and that's okay. You know, you just have to move on. If I can't make you love me, then so be it.
That's fair. All right,
You know,
that's a good one.
That whole, also, if you don't love me by now, I can't even remember who sang that song.
If
that's a great one.
Don't love me by now.
Yeah, that's a great one.
You will never ever love me.
Know me.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I like it.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's our breakup songs. But it makes me wonder too, like if you're going through it, what movie scenes, like the breakup movie scenes that really work for you? Like,
movie scenes are hard because I don't have a single movie scene.
And it doesn't have to be okay, so let's alleviate it a little bit. It doesn't have to be a breakup scene, but like it could be a scene of reconcile from a breakup. Like one for me that's tops is Jerry Maguire.
Okay.
When he comes in. People like pan that, but I thought it was for a dramedy, a romantic dramedy. I think that one still holds up. When people are like, "Oh no, it's Jersey or Garden State or whatever," and
Garden State's great, yeah.
I like it, but it's that one. I don't even think Garden State has the better. Like I like The Last Kiss better.
I agree with The Last Kiss being better, but I mean they don't get together, they don't reconcile.
No. I wasn't. I didn't mean. I just thought it was a Zach Braff movie.
Oh yeah, for a Zach Braff movie, I think The Last Kiss is a superior movie. I actually think it's a better soundtrack too.
Actually, Zach Braff. Speaking of him, are you caught up on Obi-Wan?
No, yeah.
Do you know the rat guy that was driving them?
The mole guy? Yeah.
That was Zach Braff.
Yep.
That was so awesome. I loved it.
Very cool.
He sounded like Seth Rogen.
He did a little bit. At first, I was thinking Seth Rogen, and then I looked it up. Was like Zach Braff, really?
That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
well, he lives out there.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Well, I want to say thank you. They're saying congratulations to 700.
Sweet.
At least it wasn't actually losing real subscribers over that. That's true.
True.
The end of 13 going on 30 gets me every time. I don't even remember the end. I saw the movie once.
Yeah, that one was a good one. One of mine that is like one of those cheapo moments when I need it. 27 Dresses. It's got a pretty good one. Just James Marsden. I don't know, man. Fucking Cyclops gets me.
He does. James Marsden is the best. He's the cutest.
I think he's fantastic. I love him as an actor, man. Whenever he's in, I'm like, well, I'm gonna like this.
That's why he's been named the Scene Snobs Best Actor of Eternity. Because the guy's in everything. I mean,
he's right behind Paul Rudd.
Oh, no, listen, Paul Rudd is man of the universe.
Man of the Universe. Okay.
But Actor of the Eternity, I give to James Marsden.
Actor of Eternity is James Marsden.
He's not
I
winning
believe
any
everything he does. I believe everything he does. He's never going to win awards, but I'm sold. He's never pulled me out of a movie.
He's won the awards of our heart. And if he ever comes and see us, I have a trophy for him.
Yeah, we do. It's right here. A big fresh one right between here.
Right here. All hugs all day. FYI, I was just informed that the Density is my wrestling name. Should I choose? Love it.
Beware the density.
This is so. This brings up a memory. Maid of Honor with Patrick Dempsey. I did like that movie because I like Michelle Moynihan. Whenever she's in, I like.
I agree. I like Patrick Dempsey. He's one of the people who gets me.
I don't care about him.
The
intensity of the density. I love it.
Amazing.
But does anybody remember why Patrick Dempsey's character was rich in that movie, Maid of Honor? I don't know why I remember this, but I do.
Oh, Lord. I do not. And I'm very excited to find out.
His family created the coffee sleeves that everybody uses. Yep. So like it was their idea. And that is why he is like unlimited wealth in the movie. Because in rom-coms, you have to have the character has to have unlimited wealth.
Oh, always. I mean, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. They're incredibly wealthy people.
Yeah.
And then also one of my favorite is Must Love Dogs. In Must Love Dogs, you have John Cusack, who is independently wealthy, somehow well enough to be able to make boats. To make handmade wooden boats. Damn, I wish I had those lives.
Coffee cup sleeve, she got it.
Oh, Kathleen's on it.
I love it. I love at least somebody else remembers that besides me. Because I've seen that movie once on an airplane flying from California to New York, and I remember it. I remember that's information. Can I tell you if they got together at the end? No. I have no idea. Can I tell you who anybody else in that movie was besides Michelle Monaghan and Patrick Dempsey? Nope. But that I remember, the coffee cup sleeve. I don't know why.
Wait, Maid of Honor, isn't that J-Lo?
I don't know. Maybe?
I'm pretty sure Maid of Honor is J-Lo.
I hope not.
I'm really thinking you're going to have to check now, because boy, were you be wrong with that. I'm interested. So if it's...
No, it's the Patrick Dempsey Maid of Honor. Because she was his
I understand Patrick Dempsey. You're right about that.
No. It wasn't J-Lo. It was Michelle Moynihan. J-Lo wasn't in that one. J-Lo was in Made in Manhattan.
Oh, Made in Manhattan. That's what I'm doing. All right. Sorry.
Yeah. Come on, man. You're like the king of rom-coms. You need to know this.
True. No, I know. I can't believe forgive me.
It's the COVID. Can I start calling you Kid Vid, by the way? I thought about that the other day and I wanted to ask you. I don't know why I'm asking you on the show.
Vid? Kid Vicious?
No, but remember Kid Vid from back in the day?
No.
He was Burger King. Big Kid Vid. I don't know what else to say here. I'm going to find a picture of him.
No. I'm going to go with no. You can't call me Kid Vid.
But let me show you a picture first. At least let me show you a picture of Kid Vid. And then you can tell me if I'm allowed to call you Kid Vid. He was a part of the Burger King Kids Club.
It wasn't the guy who was the one who talk like this. Who was?
I have no idea.
Who was like part of the video box and he was like all silver.
That was Max Headroom, wasn't it?
Max Headroom, thank you.
And I know why you're thinking of him because he did do something. But McDonald's had Mac the Knight.
Now I remember Mac the Knight, and I love Mac the Knight. And I believe Mac the Knight was actually who's the guy that we absolutely love? Doug Jones.
What was he?
Doug Jones. I think was Mac the frickin' Knight.
No.
Original. Yeah,
really?
buddy. Yep.
I absolutely love that for sure.
I know, right?
Dude, I'm telling you now, I'm going to find a picture of Kid Vid. We're going to talk about this. And then I really need you to cosplay as Kid Vid at some point.
Well, let's see it.
I'm finding a picture. I need to find like a good picture. I can't find a shitty picture.
See, and rom-coms, I think, are the greatest movies ever. Because you know me and my rom-coms, and all rom-coms can be used as a breakup-er or breakup-y.
That's true.
So I'm using that from all my experience. Sleepless in Seattle, You've Got Mail, The Notebook. Really anything Nicholas Sparks, but the Nicholas Sparks ones are more when you're really wanting to just be sad. When at the end you don't care so much about the happy ending as much as you care about the ending.
Those
And you
aren't
just need
rom-coms.
an ending to just pull things out.
Those are
What's
straight
that?
up dramas.
Yeah, they are.
I don't consider them rom-coms. That's kid-vid.
Absolutely not.
You don't. Come on. You could pull that off.
No.
Let's do it.
I don't want to.
Oh, and I'll go as whoever this fat guy that says Ling next to it. We'll do that. That's what we'll do.
No. All right. I'll make a deal with you. We will do that if we can also go as members of the Ghost Rider team.
Which Ghost Rider? Oh, yeah. I'll wear a pen around my neck. I don't care.
Pen
That's
around
all
the
I can
neck.
do.
Ghost Rider kid. And then you have something that magically spirits that floats around you and tells you a story. It's great.
What we should do is we should get like that cotton candy type cotton and like rig it to like a wire and it just floats above us.
And at any point we go, hey, there it is.
What's up, Ghost Rider? Who's in trouble now? I loved that show when I was a kid. It was so stupid. I loved it.
It was great. It was so much better than Wishbone.
That was but I did like Wishbone too. I like the dog. I liked
them both too, but I liked that more than Wishbone. My sister was a huge Wishbone kid, so I was like, no, I don't want to watch Wishbone.
But that Ghost Rider was the only show that could pull me away from the Disney afternoon.
Yeah, fair.
4 p.m. Eastern.
Yep.
It came on, and I would pull away from it, and then come right back. I forget what was on though.
Probably
all right, let's see what some of you guys are saying out here. Return of the King. It's not a central plot point, but Fermier and Eowyn find. Okay, whatever. Finding acceptance and happiness with each other gets me every time.
Agreed. No, John, I'm with you, man. That is
Very
a beautiful, beautiful coming back moment. I love that one.
I may not know their names, but I do know the characters, and I did enjoy it. I love that movie. It's in my rom-com go-to list. Maid of Honor, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm. Gotta be.
Oh, that's Maid of Honor. Yes. Yeah,
so. She knew it was 10.
What's up, George G3? How you doing?
George, what's up, buddy?
Hope you're all well, Madman. Hope you are well, Madman. I don't know why I read that wrong.
As well as I can be. Not mentally, but, the rest of me is doing all right.
He's lost his rom-com love. Now he's on the thrillers.
It's
that's
not gone. It just happened to be in some weird true crime spin currently, which is probably not good with all the COVID in the brain.
Yeah, don't do that. It's crazy for me right now, but happy to see you too, fine Jess. Great to see you too, man.
Great to see you too, buddy.
Rom-coms are my guilty pleasure. They're everybody's guilty pleasure movies. I agree with you. We're right there.
I am not guilty in the slightest about those. I take straight pleasure from my rom-coms. Oh,
there's some, dude. There's some. There's some
like
that
what?
you have to. I don't know.
Like what? I openly admit all of my rom-com love. There's not one that I don't love. If I admit to Must Love Dogs, with clearly Dylan McDermott's douchiest role.
That was a good one, though. That was a good version of it. I like American Sweethearts. That's probably my favorite.
I like American Sweethearts too. That was a cute one. Notting Hill. That's fun.
Notting Hill is that is a good one. That's a great one, actually.
4 Weddings and a Funeral is amazing.
I grew out of it. I stopped caring about that one.
That's fair.
I was like, I think we got too far. They actually remade it not too long ago.
Well, I wouldn't want to remake. There was something very particular about Hugh Grant's brand of humor in that made it worthwhile. And thank you, Radar. Doug Jones was Mac tonight. Boom.
Nice. Okay. I did not know. I mean, makes sense, but Mac the Night. I dated a girl once, and like my brothers called her Mac the Night because she had a hell of a chin.
Jesus.
I liked it. I thought she was attractive with it. They called her Mac the Night. It was kind of. I mean, it's probably cancel them, not me. I thought she was pretty. We didn't even get to the next one. We didn't even talk about breakdancing. We're just on. We'll talk about breakdancing another time.
We'll get there. Look, we're gonna have to do an activity show because there's always some point where you have to choose camp activities. So we'll have a whole camp activities thing.
That should be one of the clips that we cut to in the clip show. It's like, remember the time we talked about breakdancing on our summer camp, and then we cut to somebody else's show where they're just talking about like football or something.
Yes,
it's just completely different. It's like a sports show.
That's what we'll do the whole way. I know it will only be nothing longer than 3-minute clips. So if you want to be part of our clip show, send us the clip.
All of our segues are saying, "Hey, remember that thing that?" And they're topics that we never got to.
Never. That's what we should do. Just every topic we've never touched. And we'll be like, hey, what you guys don't know is sometimes afterwards we just keep going with our show. So here's some of the other clips. It's never actually those clips.
And if you don't think for 1 second that I am 100% not going to call it the clip show, you're mistaken. You're sick bastards, and I hate you. That would be another fun topic too, is to talk about like old school, like not just fast food, but like fast food or other things that had like really weird or fun, like kid friendly. I don't know, like mascots, I guess.
Like a creepy glove for a hamburger helper.
That was the best, man. That always made me want hamburger helper whenever he talked.
Look, I did too. And then I realized as I got older, and I was like, well, what else could that hand do?
Yeah,
Right?
That's true. That is
Gets
true.
a little
Some of
creepy.
those moms were a little too eager to feed those kids.
Maybe the idea of suffocating the child or something like.
That's the commercial. The commercial with the mom's making the hamburger helper real fast. It's like, and it only takes 20 minutes. Feed the kids and then grabs the hand and runs upstairs.
Eat already. I'm gonna be busy real quick.
You eat second helping.
Or the Pillsbury Doughboy was doing the same thing. Well, Dad's home at work. Mom's messing around with the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Everybody poked that little bastard in the tummy.
They all poked him.
That was sexual
his
assault.
Poking in, his out, all the poking.
Radar, here's the deal. You cannot make a clip for the clip show because you don't have a show. But I'm perfectly fine with commercials.
Yes. That would be awesome.
Because we're going to use clips from real shows. But yeah, but commercials don't have to be real. I don't care about
Commercials
that.
could be completely fake. We'll make all kinds of fun commercials.
You can literally do the hamburger helper one I just did.
Yeah.
You can just take that, go with it.
It's just real awkward.
I'm going to put that out there when we get a little bit closer and just be like, all right.
Or do like a giant, like a Dannon Springs. Do you like your Deer Park water? And it's just someone scrubbing in one of the freshwater springs.
Remember Irish Spring that had that guy, the Irish guy in like the sweater, just talking about like, I use Irish Spring because I'm from Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
That's my accent. That's
really
what
close too. Oh, when you walk in there to Irish Spring, it's a fine, soft day. It is. It's
Seriously?
quite lovely out.
Seriously,
What's
they
that?
know you're a voice actor.
Hi,
know
and that's
you can
why I'm
do
going to
it.
continue to do it as you should.
They know you can do it. Like,
That's the whole freaking point, is to make sure you continue to do it.
no, I can't do it. It's terrible. I am Irish too, so like this is like if my family was watching this, which they don't.
No.
Literally nobody but my sons watch the show, and even it's only parts. Like that's like, oh, Dad, and then that's it.
Yeah, it's cool. My family doesn't watch this either. It's hilarious.
That's okay. That means that we have real watchers and listeners.
I know, right?
We have nobody that cares about us.
Although I'm going to be the other side where, like, as a father, when my daughter ever decides to do stuff, I'll be like, that's right, kid. I'll be like screaming with all of her merch on. Yeah.
But that's a parent doing it for their kid. Like, my kids did this, I would watch 100% every time.
Of course.
And then when they have kids, they can do it too.
Our parents are just different, man.
But we will be old ass men with our kids like, sure, guys. All right, let's go back to the home now. Let's go back to the 55 and over community where you guys do your show.
Which is going to be great. I can't wait to go do our show with the 75 and older community. That's going to be when it's real hot fire.
Listen.
That's when we're going to have some stuff to say.
Listen, Casey, the way my life is pushing right now, it's got to be 55. It's got to be 55. Let's do this. Let's be roommates. That's it. There you go.
Cool. I'm down.
That's it. We're roommates and dad. Are we my two dads? Oh my God. I call Greg Evans.
I'm Paul Reiser, of course. Of course I'd be Paul Reiser. Is there any question that I wouldn't be Paul Reiser?
Paul Reiser's awesome.
He's amazing in Stranger Things. I love him in Stranger Things. You're definitely Matthew Modine in Stranger Things. You're Papa.
Oh, no. Come on.
No, you're Hopper.
Sadistic.
You know it.
I'm Hopper.
You are always going to be Hopper. You're Jim Hopper extraordinaire.
You're a better looking Murray, because I feel like you would
That's fair. I'll take that. Yeah.
You're better looking, because Murray is a man of action, even though you don't think it.
No, he's fantastic. I mean, he knows several other languages. He's really wise with his, knowledge of electronics. And
he jumped right in.
Espionage.
She called him and said, I got a package from Russia. and he jumped on a plane and went straight there.
Yep.
He didn't hide from it.
Nope.
I think my favorite Murray scene is when they're finally kicking the government out of the facility in Hawkins, and he sets up a lawn chair and he's just waving bye-bye.
Just waving to all of them. Yeah, that was amazing. I love that part. I just like the fact that Murray always has like on the go stuff. The man has a camper. He's got his place is amazing. I want his house. That's the goal. I want the compound.
His compound is amazing. It's truly fantastic. And he's a man of love too.
Yeah, Murray Bauman is me. I am he.
I love it. We need to find our Joyce.
Yeah, right. Both of us.
Dude, I've been thinking about like that one quote you kept making with the Hopper shirt. It's cutting edge, Joyce.
Cutting edge, Joyce.
You need one of those Time Life music compilation type commercials. Go for it. There you go. I'm not making the commercials.
This is one of those big numbers that always takes me back to my old high school days. Here's a big humzinger from the Crickets.
You can hire a voice actor. I know one.
Wake up, the little Susie. Wake up.
It's just all made up songs.
Just all the Time Life one, man. I remember those Time Life originals. You watched those Time Life musics, dude. Those things were great. My buddy and I actually, my buddy Marshall, we became friends just because we knew the specific chunk of the exact same songs that was like the Bay City Rollers, Journey, Chicago, and we knew the same lineup from the same commercial and just would sing to each other back and forth, and that's how we built a friendship.
And that's how you do it, because you listen to those, you watch those to listen to music.
Yep. Very
small snippets of music.
And then you learn that whatever that music is, and you go try to take that and download it.
Yes. Thank you, Napster.
Or LimeWire or Kazaa or some other terrible way to just load up your computer with just loads of viruses.
Computers are never same again. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, YouTube, for making it safe for all of us.
Yeah, right.
Kathleen Watt says, I'll be your family. Thank you. And John says, I care about you guys.
Like it or not.
I like how Kathleen's like, I'll be your family. So I felt like that was an invitation to something. And John was immediately like, I care about you guys.
You guys are all right. I mean, you guys are fine. If you're in the area and need to crash for a night, maybe.
I'll tell you where the hotel is. You mean ones you order because you think it's old performances, but it's just CDs? Yes.
Yes, yeah. Those are the ones, Radar. Those are the ones.
100%. Those commercials were original TikTok, just playing 5 seconds.
Exactly.
Yep. But without the content.
It was perfect. And then with always two people guiding you. One person who was like the young idiot who would be like, that sounds wonderful. What else was it like in your life? And the other person who's just relating to these ancient songs like, you'll never understand how great it was.
And you remember you get
a knife fight outside of old BB's on a Friday.
Some of them you'd get like those old, like really kind of racist crooners that would pop on and just start talking about something. You're like, what are you saying? He was one of the best African-American men and singers of our time. And it's like, why did you have to even say that? Like,
yeah, no, that was one of like, they were good enough for their kind. It's like, what the shit?
I know, like they would get like really like suspiciously racist, and then you're like, what did you do?
The not so veiled.
Yeah,
still
not so veiled at all.
Veiled.
And then like Casey Kasem's quickly trying to bring it back.
Oh, and let's keep on the hits keep coming.
Let's jump to the next one. I'm everybody's little sister. They never really. We do want you.
No, I absolutely want you. I have another little sister that I love. I would love to have two little sisters.
I have a little sister as well. So you can be the other little sister with us. You can be the little sister that binds Casey and I into brotherhood. Adopted brotherhood.
Bound.
There we go. John Watts, it's okay. I don't let my real family stay in my house. It's very fair.
That's probably just for your own health. Understandable.
And Raider says one of my all-time is the one that hosted by Bowser, where he constantly reminded you he was in Greece.
Yes. Yes.
I was in Greece. He's one of those ones that was really racist, probably.
Yeah, he was too. You might remember me when I was in Greece.
We had no really popular whatsoever.
This song was popular about 10 years after Greece, which I was in.
It's all about sexual assaults. Like what?
Here's
Everything.
Don McLean's American Pie. I remember the first time that I was ever fingered in my butthole to this.
Grease, I stand by it. I don't care about it. I don't care about it enough to rally like I do Sound of Music. Like I hate that movie. But
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Grease is such a problematic movie in the sense that it has no people of color in it.
Right.
It has it's sexual assault oriented. Like everybody's like ready to roll. It's a problem. It's a problem, and it's not that great of a movie.
Yeah, very valid. Very
came
valid.
home. Came in with fingered my butthole. Great.
Yep, that's about the right time. Welcome.
And we're almost over. We're kind of winding down at this point too. That's the craziest part. Well, we're sorry we didn't get to breakdancing.
Yeah, don't worry. I believe we can do some really intense breaking discussion on the next one.
I can absolutely, but I did name the episode Electric Boogaloo, which is the worst part.
I don't know. I think it's still fitting. They didn't do as much in Electric Boogaloo as they did in the first one.
Listen, we can also get to the Beach Street. We have to discuss which is the actual best dance battle. I'm going to say only the strong because there was an actual battle.
Yeah, but I mean, Step Up had a dance battle. So did Step Up 2 and Step Up 3 and Step Up 4 and Step Up 5.
What about West Side Story? That dance
Save
battle.
the Last Dance. Save the Last Dance had a fucking great fucking dance battle.
Oh my God, there's so many.
There really are. I don't know why we're doing this to ourselves, but Fame will definitely be up there because that's a great one too.
Kathleen says because they are horrible. Most families have a black sheep. You are the white sheep. I don't know where this is going. Mike says, I guess Case is covered from the Rona with that kind of talk. He's feeling better.
I am definitely at goofy mode, but I can promise you as soon as this laptop gets closed, I am out. I am already like there is a drain happening fast.
I'm gonna go just through the comments now, and then we're gonna kind of taper off. So because I know Casey's tired and he deserves rest.
I love you guys and thank you all so much for dealing with me.
You did great. Sing 2 had a pretty good dance battle.
Yes, they did. Yes,
there is. Like,
there are
like
5
6 of them.
Yeah, I think there is 6 actually. Yes.
Don't forget to catch Casey on Funny Science Fiction next Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Just saying. Okay.
Where I will be having a great time because we are going to be doing our Star Wars role-playing game, which is fantastic. You should come watch me play my character.
I did. I watched it last time.
And then there's another one coming up.
Fair enough. Guys, remember, please. Oh, well, actually, we have 3 more I want to go over. Soundtrack for Save the Last Dance. It was really good.
Absolutely true, Dale.
Thanks for joining.
Fantastic.
Thank you guys for an enjoyable night. Thank you, John. Appreciate you jumping in. Mike, you appreciate you jumping in. West Side Story literally was with knives. Yep. Guys, I want to thank you so much for joining on the Scene Snobs podcast. Please make sure to like this video if you're watching it. If you're listening to this in a later time, remember to rate, review us. Let us know what you think of us. Subscribe to the channels. Follow us on social media. Check out the Patreon. We have a brand new episode of Plot Roast. Unfortunately, my buddy Casey couldn't be there for this one, but he will be back for Blood Lake, which we will be doing next.
Oh, Blood Lake we're doing. That's happening this week. We are getting that one up.
Keep an eye out for that because Plot Roast, you get the full episode on our Patreon. You get a cut episode on our YouTube, but you check it out. And it's The Stupids, which was given to our Patreon, Paul. So we appreciate that. Also, look out for the Jurassic World Dominion review to drop tomorrow. It will be out, so you can check that out as well. We got tons of stuff. Go check out our YouTube channel. Real Combat's coming back, the whole 9 yards. Casey, I'm just going to let you take it away after I say go to thescenesnobs.com for all those links and more.
I appreciate you, and we appreciate you as always. Thank you for joining us tonight, and hopefully we spent this last hour, having a blast. You've had fun. We had fun. We made you forget about the troubles in the world for a little bit and have a good time. So thank you as always for spending a Tuesday night or whatever time, as this is a podcast. Remember to always subscribe, write, review, 5 stars. Tell us how you really feel. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Be kind to yourselves and be kind to each other.
And as always, I couldn't have said it better myself, so I'm not gonna.
Thanks for watching and listening, everybody. I'm the Scene Snob Mick Manhattan. You can check out the Scene Snobs podcast live every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern on our YouTube channel or all podcast platforms afterwards. Also on our YouTube channel, you can check out great shows like Real Combat, the ultimate debate show for movie lovers, mixed movie picks with new recommendations every week, Geek Fest Live every Sunday night, and new movie reviews and news all the time. Like and subscribe, then hit the notification bell so you know when all of our new episodes drop. Thank you so much to all of our amazing Patreon supporters, with whom this would not be possible. They help keep the lights on and support us in such big ways. If you would like to become a supporter on our Patreon and take advantage of all the perks like monthly giveaways, early access, and so much more, head on over to the Scene Snobs Patreon page and just sign up on one of our 2 tiers. Join our awesome community of geeks, movie lovers, and so much more, and join up on our Discord. The Scene Snobs Discord is now live, and you can head over to thescenesnobs.com for links to there and more. The Scene Snobs merch store is now open with original and fun designs that are available on all different types of merch and apparel. Check out thescenesnobsmerch.com. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to all of our social media accounts like TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and so many more. We have fun updates, topics, we talk about collectibles, and so much more on there. It's a great time. You can find all of our links to everything on thescenesnobs.com or on our Linktree, which are down in the descriptions below. Thanks again, everyone. Stay tuned and stay geeky.